Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer. I use the Sidereal Zodiac to predict. And this is the video on the planet of love, luxury, romance, aesthetics, the lifestyle that we lead, all the good things in life that you see around, beautiful things that you see around this planet of greatness that is Venus. So I'm going to be talking about Venus transit through the sign ruled by another humongous planet, that is Jupiter. So this is a little late. I think I'm a little late because I was traveling and all that, so I couldn't make this video. So I'm going to be covering this video, the Gandanta position. Of course, this Venus has already, it's already out of the Gandanta position, but it's still in Mula Nakshatra till the 29th of January. It's going to be in Mula Nakshatra. So it's forming a 4-10 relationship with Ketu, which is the nakshatra when Venus is going to be. So this is like, a connection with almost all the grahas when Venus is in the Sagittarius sign, because it's going to be conjunct initially with Mars, with Mercury, and Mars is already forming an exchange with Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting also this Venus. So there's lots about this Venus in Sagittarius this time. And Venus has in the second house Sun, and in the third house from Venus is Saturn, and fourth house has a Rahu, and fifth house has a Jupiter. So a lot of planets, one after the other. That means this Venus is going to be giving the results of these planets also. I'll be sharing with you my insights on this transit also, and as to how you should decipher this transit. And also this Venus is forming a 6-8 relationship with the Taurus sign, and 3-11 relationship with its own zone, its own sign, that is Libra. So it means a lot. I'll be giving you the combined reading as to what exactly does the whole thing mean, actually, the whole transit. What does it mean? Because sharing with you just, the angle attached to Venus in Sagittarius is not complete. That's not the way we should look at the transits. So I use all the combinations, and I come up with the predictions as per that. So the letter segment, of course, is about predictions, and the ones who are watching me, they know that the first segment always involves some teaching aspect to the planetary transits. So stay tuned, and I'll be sharing with you the Kundlis, the South Indian and the North Indian charts, so that you can know what exactly is happening. And I hope you can hear me clear. These are all live sessions, and I wish you all a very, very happy Pran Pratishtha, Shubh Pran Pratishtha that we all are heading to. And by the time, you see this video, I think that it will be over. Maybe if you watch it later. So I am very, very thrilled and excited, and all dressed in the the color of the bright color. It's not only the Venus color, but it is Mars, Venus, and a little bit of Jupiter color as well. So let's start with the reading, and I'll share with you my insights on this as well. Okay, I hope you can see this. So as you can see that Venus is forming a straightaway connection with Jupiter, because it's going to be in Jupiter's sign and is going to be conjunct Mars, and Mars is forming an exchange. So there's a lot of aggression involved as well. And we have Mercury and Venus are together. And this is a combination in a way of second in the Kala Purusha, the zodiac man's horoscope, when we say, is forming a connection with the 1st, 2nd, 7th, 9th, and 12th. And this is what is going to be the highlight or theme of this transit. So we can expect some major transitions, religious transitions, which already we can see are happening, and some lifestyle changes. People might just be going in for spiritual pursuits even more, and they will be more inclined towards learning more, and might be that people will learn the relationship quotient as to how we can be in that material and spiritual realms both, and they will be balancing out all of that, and will be making sure that their finances and their relationships, there is a balance that can be actually well planned and well decided and well striped. So this is what is also a beautiful thing to see. And in case you're looking for new relationships, this is also going to develop new relationships, inter-countries, intercontinent relationships also. So there is a good connectivity with the foreign, with the foreign lands and with the foreigners more. So economically also, people are going to be forming some major connections, some strategy planning, some, future planning is also going to take place statistically. And also, the leaders are going to come together and join hands for bigger ventures on the mundane level, because Venus is the planet of finance also, relationship also, and it is about business because it's the ruler of Libra sign. So it's going to develop more of business relationships during this time. And people are going to be meeting on the spiritual plane even more, and they'll be acquiring more knowledge. Their wisdom is going to enhance, and this is definitely going to be getting better only. And this transit is going to be good for the relationship on the personal levels also. People are going to get very attached in their relationship, and they'll understand the chemistry and bonding also. So it's a good transit. And as you can see, it's going to be first in Moola Nakshatra. I'm going to be telling you about the dates also. It's going to be in Moola Nakshatra from till the 29th of January, and then moves into Purva Shara till the 9th of February, 29th of January till the 29th of January till the 9th of February in Purva Shara, and Venus is Nakshatra, and then moves into Uttarashara for 3 days, and then moves into Capricorn, Uttarashara. So it means that this Venus is going to be forming a connection with the 9th of Mansha for minimum 3 days. Approximately 3 days each, this Venus is going to be in each Navmansha, which is why this is going to be a very important one to check the Navmansha also from all the way Aries to the Sagittarius sign. Also, Venus is forming a connection with Jupiter again. Jupiter is exactly going to be aspecting this zone on the exactly on the 3rd of February. This is going to be the 29th of January, exact trine. And then on the 3rd of February, Jupiter is going to be in the Navmansha, or we can say it's going to change the nakshatra and is going to be in Leo Navmansha, but in Bharani nakshatra, which is Venus's nakshatra. So again, there's a direct connection between Jupiter and Venus again. Jupiter has already transited through Bharani Nakshatra to Charan, and now it's going to be also crossing over all the 4 Charan in Bharani Nakshatra. So forming a connection with Jupiter and Venus, it's like an expansive energy. And definitely for each horoscope, it will be giving different results, because Jupiter can be very strong in certain horoscopes. Venus can be strong in certain horoscopes. So let's start with the predictive and see how this goes. And in the 10th house, we have a Ketu. So this is also about a lot of changes in people's lives as per the karma, the karmic connection that you have, okay? Because Ketu is in the 10th house from Venus, and Venus is forming a 6-8 relationship with Taurus and 3-11 relationship with Libra, its own zone. So this is also going to be forming a good connection as far as relationship is concerned. And finances, very good for speculation. So let's start with the ascendant moon sign, or as per the Dasha sign wise, Dasha or Antradasha sign wise predictions. Okay. So I do take Dasha, Antradasha also, because that's very important. Until unless you check the Dasha that you're running, you will not know how you can check this. And there are many apps and many, especially Jagannath Hora, you can check, and Drik Panchang, Hindu calendar. So these are where you can put up your birth details as it is here. It's reflected. You can just put up the chart like that, and you will know where the AS is written is ascendant, that is the first house, and then wherever moon is written is your moon sign. And whatever dasha you're running, suppose you're running through the dasha of Saturn, suppose is in Gemini, so make Gemini your first house and see where the transit positions are. So this is how you check. So let's start with the Aries natives first. And before that, I request you to please subscribe and hit the bell notification if at all you feel that this channel is good enough and you learn something and some predictions are in your favor, like matching up. So please do like towards the end as well. Thank you so much. And let's start with the Aries predictions first. So for Aries natives, this Venus is the ruler of your second and the seventh house, and is going to be transiting your ninth house, aspected by Jupiter, and Mars is forming an exchange. So this means that you will be having a lot of travels now. You'll be planning about your finances. Some relationship can trigger as well. You will meet people. You will have a lot of advantage to start something new as well. In case you have been having a lot of challenges till now in relationships, some revelations were made, so now things are going to get better for you as well. Maybe some people, you will be coming across who will be helping you out, guiding you, and your communication with people will also become very serious, and you might just come across some matured and sensible people also who might just give you some relief during this time if you have any stuck up energies as well. And Venus is going to be with Mercury and Mars, and they're going to be at war. Mercury and Mars are going to be at war, though Venus is quite far from the degrees when it enters. Mars is at 16, Mercury is at 11. So which means that your communication with people, with some guru, can give you some enlightenment, some clarity. And there can be that there are certain enemies who are going to be giving you some challenges, and you're going to be combating that as well. You're a warrior. You're the warrior, like is, or instinct is also getting heightened, and also there is a lot of scope to acquire more knowledge about the skills that you have not brushed up from a long time. You might just be brushing up those skills as well. But this is definitely very positive for investments, for growth in your financials, in relationship, starting a new relationship. Of course, this is also forming a connection with the Purvashar Nakshatra. So there can be that somebody from the past might just come into your life again. So this is a very positive time for business growth, for your overall happiness. Some surprises you might just come across because it's a Maraka planet, and thankfully Jupiter is looking here, but still, Venus is not a Shubha Graha for this rising, so it might create some kind of friction in your relationship if there is. It's not checked, so you need to control your tongue. You need to be very very careful in case your expectations are too high. You need to take a back seat if you really want that cordiality to be maintained, because from Venus there is a Rahu in the fourth house, so there can be some confusion on the home front as well. Maybe some foreigners might just try to trigger things. Maybe they don't want this relationship to work, or there can be that there is some some kind of business investors that are going to be creating some problems, and it just comes to a halt. So you have to be prepared for all this. You must actually worship goddess Lakshmi. You should do Sri Suktam. If at all you can worship Lord Vishnu, this is the best time to do so. Okay, and of course Lord Ram. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this is your Lagnesh, which is going to be transiting your 8th house, and also being the ruler of your 6th in the 8th house. Now, 8th house is a little, why it is not considered to be that great a place, because, it is a very transformative energy. Means something has to wear off and then comes the other thing. So it is like, a regeneration, it's a regeneration kind of a thing, or rejuvenation kind of a placement, so it might just create some clarity about your relationship. It could be that you get the some secret which is revealed. So what happens, it hurts you, it gives you that pain, and then ultimately you come out of it and there is a new life waiting for you. So it might just bring about those kinds of revelations during this time with the 8th house. Or it can be that the sexual desires might just increase a lot during this time. You can be a little more aggressive, you can be going a little more wilder. So that is something which is, or you can be growing very possessive in your relationships also. And of course, you need to be very particular about your own health, about your own looks, about your own, how you carry yourself, how you can change yourself, your personality, your persona, all that you can work on. But remember, there is a Ketu in the 10th house from this Venus. So it might bring about some troubles in relationship or in relationship at the place of work. Maybe some female counterparts, you are going to be struggling with. You might not get that kind of support that you're waiting for. But yes, Jupiter is looking here. So you will be coming out in the flying colors. Not to forget, Jupiter is the big time saving grace, but it's not a Shubha Graha for this, or doesn't get along well with this Venus. So it can give you too much of expectation in your relationship also. There is a possibility that you rise in your at your in your research work. You're working on something or some kind of investment planning that you're doing, so you will be successful in that. But surely you have to plan all the business angles very well. Whatever you're signing, the documents, etc., you need to be really figuring it out whether this is in your favor or not. Just take the help of the experts, only then make the decision. Of course, Sagittarius is a sign of a pinpointed approach, I would say. So just make sure that you are having the target set and the goal set, and definitely you will do well. So the best part about you is that it's your Lagnesh after all in the 8th house. It doesn't give that bad results. So just take care of your mental as well as your physical health, and don't expect too much. If at all you are rewarded, fine. If you're not, just wait for the right time. It's maybe not the right month for you till the 12th. Just lie low, 12th of February. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this Venus is going to be transiting your 7th house. And Venus is the ruler of your 12th and your 5th. And of course, it's a partial yoga karagraha. People will not accept this. Some people will not accept this, but it is a yoga karagraha because it's a very positive and a shubh graha for Gemini rising. And when it is the trine and the Kendra connection, so it's a very positive one. It is going to give you growth. There can be some kind of changes that you have to make at the workplace. Maybe, you need some help, some support. So you will definitely be seeking that, and you'll be getting that as well. You are going to be having some projects which are, you need to take the help of others if you want to complete them. There is a possibility of some delays, frustrations here and there, but definitely the intimacy will increase in your relationship. You will meet the right kind of person or partner from the overseas, maybe, or somebody from the past. Maybe this is going to be a very positive time for that romance and the romantic interest that you have. In case you are already married, this is a good time for having that kind of compatibility. It is going to enhance you and your relationship with the person you are, and you'll definitely enjoy or cherish certain moments around you. This is a good time for some new avenues opening, for business avenues opening for you. Jupiter is looking here. Mars and Jupiter are forming an exchange, so definitely good for your financial success also. There is a possibility that you're going to be meeting somebody who's going to give you that kind of confidence, who's going to boost your confidence also. You are going to be in that circle where, you're going to be appreciated rather than, just falling prey to the ego. Just mellow down, check what is it that is lacking and work on yourself. You can't be saying that I'm satiated, I'm happy, oh wow, I'm getting accolades from each and every place in nook and corner. You just don't feel that way. Rather, work on yourself and move further on. There is more of a scope there, because Venus is going to be after the 12th of February in the 8th house. So you need to work on yourself from now itself, because when Venus is in the 8th house, then this might just give you some kind of hiccups here and there in relationship as well as in finances. So you need to cut down on your expenses part also. When Venus was transiting your Scorpio sign, and it was in Gandanta especially, you have overspent because Venus is looking at your 12th house. So you are regretting those expenditures or the spend that you have already made. You were on the shopping spree, etc. Maybe, the sale is going on here and there. So, people I have seen, they get little crazy and they, in a flow, just pick up. But, remember, it's all an eyewash. Spend little, have little, it's better that way. But no harm, the economy has to keep moving. So if you have bought it, no regrets. It's okay. It's over and out now. From next and now for a few months, just save your money rather than wasting it here and there. For investment purpose also, this is a good period. If you want to seek help and advice from the right kind of people, you will definitely be successful, and it is going to be a very good time for research, and of course a new relationship also triggering very soon. Okay. Ketu is transiting your fourth house. Make sure that your mental balance is actually, well balanced, because, there can be some lack of peace, lack of sleep, because Ketu is in the Virgo sign. Okay. Take care. Worship goddess and sleep. You will get a good night's sleep. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this Venus is going to be transiting your sixth house, and it's going to be aspected. This Venus is going to be aspected by Jupiter. There's an exchange between Mars and Jupiter. They're going to be at the same trinal degrees on the 29th of January, and then Venus moves into the Jupiter moves into the Bharani Nakshatra also. I'll be making a separate video though, but they're forming a connection because Venus is in Jupiter's sign and Jupiter is going to be in Venus's Nakshatra. So that is something which is going to be giving you a lot of boost in your and elevation at the workplace. You will get to hear some good news because Kendra and 11th house ruler is Venus, and it is going to be in the sixth house. It's good for you, because it's a three Shaddai, one of the three Shaddai's ruler, which is in the sixth house. So it's a sign of debilitation. It's a house of debilitation. So you might just face some hiccups here and there in relationship, and maybe, your family, or there is a new relationship that you have been, you were about to propose. You can face some obstacles and hurdles there. So you have to be very careful about your opponents. You have to be careful about your relationship. And of course, there can be some confusion, which can be, which can give you lack of peace and lack of sleep also. So you need to figure out what is it that is good for you and what is which is detrimental for you. So you need to distinguish between that. You need to organize everything. You need to be having a good care. You need to take good care of your mental setup as well as your physical health as well, because Venus is in the sixth house. You need to take care of your personality, your persona, your perception about life. This is the time when you should be working on that grip that you're on the surroundings which you're losing out. So you need to strike a balance now. If at all there is a confusion in your relationship, you need to work on that also. There has to be some kind of growth in your financials. So you need to work on that, how you can grow, how you can make money out of money, how you can invest somewhere where you can grow, because the Lord of the fourth is in the sixth house, and it's the 10th house ruler Mars also there. So this might just trigger real estate issues. You can buy property, sell property, or you're just going to be renovating your place, and you will be meeting or keeping up with the pace with the people around you, your own loved ones. So this is going to give you a good social standing also. You're going to be enjoying the achievement of your family members. You should seek the blessings of your elders. Jupiter is looking here, and you can always just strike a balance between the work and the life and home, the work and life balance. That is very essential for you. And also there is a Saturn in the 8th house and 3rd house from Venus. So you need to be very careful about your communication with your own people, very close vicinity. So it can trigger some physical relationships also. And there is a possibility of having some coldness with your siblings as well. So you need to actually strike a balance or get connected with them. There will be some communication which is going to restart, I would say. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Okay. So for Leo natives, this Venus is going to be in your 5th house, and being the ruler of your 10th and 3rd, this Venus is going to be in the trine. So this is something which is very positive. At the same time, it's going to be giving you mixed results because Venus is not a friendly graha to this lagna. Jupiter is looking here, so it might just trigger some new relationships. It might just give you that rejuvenation, restart of some new activities. You're already planning to grow, in your finances, in your relationship. You're wanting to strike a balance and connect with the people also. So you're putting a lot of effort, but it is going to take some time because you're facing some hiccups here and there because it's the 8th house from the 10th. So it might just give you some kind of changes, some kind of job troubles or issues with the female counterpart especially, or they can be that you're going to be dealing with some business people, investors, and it's causing some kind of hurdles and a little bit of difficulty here and there. But don't worry, Saturn is there in the 7th house. It's in the indignity, actually, its own zone, and also it's in the 3rd house. So before signing any agreement or anything, you will definitely get that clarity. So it's a good time for starting any new venture, also a good time to start if you want to go in for some startup. Also for relationship, what is your questions, what is your bonding with the person you are dating or with the person you are, you will get a lot of clarity about it. Don't get into unnecessary arguments or any kind of break or aloofness from your partner. Speak it all up, and clear things. It's going to be helpful. Ketu is in your 2nd house, which is the 10th from this Venus. So there can be some issues related to your finances, and it could be because of your job. Maybe some expenditures which are uncalled for can also happen because from Venus, Rahu is in the 8th house. So maybe some kind of challenge that you have to go through health-wise. So take good care of yourself. But definitely, this is a good time for striking a business deal, starting some new ventures, travels, journeys, especially, overseas journeys on cards. In case if you have experienced some kind of loss in your, in your business, now it is the time to make it all up also. So as far as your, Purva Punya house, Venus, so you should actually have that, connection with, or maybe some mantra, which can actually, if you can propitiate goddess. So just see who you get connected to. So if you can just chant those mantras, this is also the house of mantra siddhi. So you will definitely be able to conquer, or we can say, just tame those energies as well. So this is a very positive time for all of that. And Venus is the Sanjeevani after all, whatever, you want to rejuvenate yourself. So this is a very beautiful time whenever Venus is in the Sagittarius sign. Set your goals, set your aim, and go for it, and you'll be able to achieve those as well. Okay, it's a good time. Have a good connection with your siblings and your partner. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. Now, Virgo is the sign where, Venus debilitates, but it is in dignity because it's in the Kendra and being the ruler of the trine. So this is and the 2nd lord. So this is definitely a very good time for you, for Virgo natives as it is, it's a good transit. And it's going to be giving you some growth in your financials, in relationship. If you want to purchase any property, vehicle, so this is a good time because Venus is forming a connection with Mars also. You must actually optimize your, the positivity, around you. You must make the best use of your business acumen during this time. And maybe if you want to invest in some fixed assets, this is a good time. And Ketu is in the 10th house, Rahu in the 4th from Venus. So this might just give you some communication gap with the partner, all people at the place of work. You might just have some confused state of mind, what do you want to do? What is your goal? at the same time, there can be some effort which is required if you really want to strike that balance. If you want to take the initiative to resolve the issue that you're going through at the workplace or with the partner, so that definitely is going to go to another level if at all you put the right kind of effort. Don't get triggered up by small things, arguments and issues. Deal with it, rather than just giving up and just thinking that, no, I can't do it. It's just an escapism. Just be in that issue, in the problem, and solve it rather than running away from it. And if you're planning any kind of journeys, so this is a good time. And if you want to renovate or redo your place, also this is a good time. You must also focus on some meditation, breathing exercises so that you can have some a relief there. Good for financial growth because Venus is the ruler of your second house. It is definitely going to be giving you some elevation, some success in your endeavors or some project that you have been dealing. So this is going to be a promotion time. Good for you, actually. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your third house and is going to be aspected by Jupiter also. Being your Lagnesh, of course, it's a very positive time. You can maybe communicate and maybe some meetings, interviews, all that is going to be successful, and you're going to be having financial freedom now. You're going to be getting connected to some influential people also. You might just have some projects running in your head and you're going to be actually penning them down, and you're going to be actually bringing them into reality. So this is a very the innovative ideas that you're having already, now you can actually utilize them and put them forward, so you will be accepted for that also. Connect with your the team that you're working with, connect with them, and those innovation, those innovative ideas, you can bring them forward, and you will definitely get the success you're waiting for. There can be some presentations, some interview calls, or some letters that you're going to be getting, and you're going to be the email, etc., which are going to be very, very favorable. Some news coming your way with Venus in the Sagittarius sign. You're going to be more involved in, the foreign business, trade, commerce, all those kinds of activities. And of course, if you are into designing, into marketing, so this is a very good time for you. If you are an author, you're a writer, publisher, so you can take this to another level. This is definitely very favorable for you. So, or a research-oriented mindset, or computer science engineer, or something like that, if you are into all those streams. So this is definitely going to be a very positive time. You might be signing some contracts. You'll be meeting somebody who's the potential partner, maybe for you. This is a very beautiful time. You'll be communicative. You'll be actually sharing your views, and maybe you'll be proposing the person you are dating. And this can trigger the physical relationship also. So this is a very beautiful time till the 12th of January, especially. This is a very beautiful time. Use this to the best of your capacity and make the best use of the time that you have in hand. Prepare yourself. Prepare because, when you know that this is the best time, you should not sit or waste this time. Don't sit idle. Use this and achieve those targets that you're determined to achieve, okay, or you have already set. Okay, this is a good time for you, of course. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, Venus is the ruler of your 12th house, 7th house in the second. So this is a good time to connect with your family values, start some new ventures. If at all you want to start a new relationship, startup, anything to do with business. So this is a good time for doing so. Also, this is from the 7th house of yours, is the 8th house transit. So it's good for the physical pleasures, you can enjoy, and there can be some revelations also, which can just, give you some kind of, a setback also, some revelation. And as it is 4th house has a Rahu, so it might just, give you some kind of suspicion also. So you need to tame those energies rather than, giving into it. Don't get consumed or absorbed by these energies. If at all you're suspicious, if you are possessive, you need to work on yourself. Don't just get consumed by these senses and these energies. And they can be that your romance is going to soar high. You're going to be meeting somebody while traveling, or overseas people, somebody who's in the overseas land, maybe you'll be connecting also. This can lead to marital bliss. It can lead to maybe some marriage also, maybe some you're going to be tying a knot. That is also quite possible. And you might have inclination to acquire more knowledge now. Yeah, because Jupiter is also looking here. Jupiter's sign is getting active. So you might just be taking up some course overseas, traveling for studies, higher studies, etc., or some courses that you have been thinking already of. You'll be getting the accolades and appreciation that you have been waiting for. And some job change also coming your way if you're waiting for that. Okay, but surely you have to be taking care of your investments, plan them well, because it is going to be giving you some setback there. So you need to plan everything, and then just plan and then see how it goes. Okay, don't make a very impulsive decision. Mars is there, then Jupiter will also be transiting Bharani Nakshatra, so you need to take care of your routine, of your how you take care of your health, how you look at the surrounding, in what perspective you see. So you have to be planning everything really well, and don't be impulsive. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Venus, of course, is over your Lagna, and it's looking at your 7th house. Jupiter is looking here. So it's a very beautiful transit in a way, because 11th Lord is after all transiting the 1st house. It's one of the 3 Shadaya houses, so it might just give you some health issues, but yes, you definitely are going to flourish financially, relationship-wise also, and you're going to be following a strict routine now. You want to diet, you want to work out, you want to look good. Or maybe you're going to be changing your personality, your persona, your looks. Some cosmetic surgery, if you want to go for, you can do that as well. But just be very careful about your, about your communication with others. You can go a little harsh, and it might just give you some kind of setback there. So your own speech might just give you that negativity. So you need to be very careful about your verbal communication. And this is a very good time for your financial growth and your relationship growth, and any kind of intimacy that you're looking for. This is a good time. Any kind of change in profession, career also is possible, because Ketu is there in the 10th house from Venus, as well as in the 10th house for the natural zodiac, or for 6th house for the natural zodiac. So it might just bring about some changes also. And it is good for proposing somebody if you're waiting for. And just take care of your hormonal imbalance or some kind of issues related to your health. But surely this is a good time for anything related to your business, finance, and your relationship. You might just come across somebody at the workplace, or maybe somebody you have been dating from a long time. You might propose also. Good for the ones who are already in this relationship, or they are married, the couples. This is a good transit for you for sure. Venus and Mercury, being the ruler of your 11th and your 7th house, are together here. So this is definitely a very positive time for investments and making money out of money also. It's just that just be careful about your impulse. You can go a little impulsive and make some bad and wrong choices. Okay, some confusion can happen at the home front, so don't pick up on anybody. This might just bring in the sourness in the relationships. So you need to be very careful about all of that. Okay, but till the 29th of January, Venus is going to be in Mula Nakshatra. So till that time, you must take care of your relationship and your chemistry and bonding at the place of work with people, your bosses, seniors, etc. also. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. See, I'm putting in all the planets together here. It's not just Venus's transit. Venus takes care of certain things, certain areas. I'm covering those as well. Now, Venus is transiting in your 12th house, and is the ruler of your 5th, and the 7th is a yoga karagraha in the 12th house. So what happens, expenditures will increase. Your relationship with your seniors, with your bosses, with your girlfriend, boyfriend, that might just get little, you have to go through a little bit of upheaval here and there, but you have to be relaxed, you have to be calm, and it is very good for getting some news from the overseas also, because Saturn is also in trine to your 10th house. It might just bring about some communication here, maybe some news coming in. You have taken an interview and now you're going to be hiring people, or you're going to be selected if you are the one who's waiting for a job. This is a good time for not a good time for starting a new relationship. I would suggest just take care of all of that, whatever you are going through. I don't think so this is the right frame of mind, so just lie low. I will suggest, when Venus transits through your 1st house, only then you can start some relationship, or you can propose the person you're dating already. And if you're already in a relationship, just stay calm, because you can lose some control, and then there can be a big huge ruckus which can just cause strain in the relationship also. So be careful about that, and it might just dishearten you, why this happened, all that can happen. Some foreign journeys can take place, and of course expenditures on cards. It can also be the loss of or maybe your children are going away from you to the overseas land also. It can be a loss of your romantic partner. Maybe the partner leaves you, maybe that partner just stops talking to you. So it might just be a little uneasy kind of a situation for you. So you need to take care of yourself, your mental setup. You have to be very cautious, more cautious about your ego clashes also, because Sun is in the 2nd house from Venus here in the 1st from your Lagna. So this is the time when you have to be careful with your relationship with your siblings also, with your father also, and with your love relationship, romance also. Okay, because this can unnecessarily create the disharmony and misunderstanding, which can lead to some kind of irritability and regrets later. So that's something that you have to be very careful about. So don't pick on anybody, just don't get just stay calm. Definitely there are people who get frustrated because of their work life getting too demanding, so they are unable to balance it out. So you need to balance things out, you need to meditate, you need to just vent out, so that you're calm. Okay, so just take care, just do things. See, you have to find a way out to stay calm, and there are multiple ways to just have an argument and walk away from other people. It's very easy to break, but to make, it takes a lot of effort. So try to make rather than to walk away and break. Okay, so see how it works for you, what works for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your 11th house. Good transit for you. Yoga Karagraha again in the 11th house. Surely this is going to be very good for buying, purchasing vehicle. You might just be also traveling. This is going to be enhancement of your relationship, questioned. Maybe you're dating, now you're going to be going to another level, maybe proposing that person also. This is going to be a very good time for investments, for growth in your financials and in your relationships also. In case you're thinking of redoing your place where you're living, renovating it, buying some fixtures and furniture, so this is a good time for doing so as well. Since Saturn is over your Lagna, which is the 3rd house from Venus, so it might just give you some seriousness, serious approach towards people. But life is not that serious, don't take it so serious. It's okay, just relax, calm down, and don't fall prey to what others are doing and saying. Don't get influenced by what the others are saying and doing. Okay, just follow your path, do your thing, and the success comes to you very easily there. Okay, you are definitely the achiever. You're going to be doing really well because you have your Yoga Karagraha transiting the 11th house. It's just that take care of your health. During this transit from 18 January till the 12th of February, you need to take care, work on your health and your relationship with others also. Maybe some innovative ideas you're getting, so work on that. Work on your investments, how you can park funds, where you can make money out of money. Your efforts to be recognized is also going to be definitely channelized, and you're going to be having some financial growth and financial standing also because of that. Because Venus is the planet of finance also. So that is why I'm saying that it is a time to expect some financial abundance, but follow the right path. Be ethical. Rahu is in the second house. So you need to work on your ethics. If at all you're not, then this is not going to be for a long lasting thing. It might be a short term success, and then it just falls prey, again on the same place. So you need to work on yourself. Definitely a very positive time for, your journeys, travels, some kind of education plan, some skill enhancement. You're going to be getting into the depth of everything. Maybe you have been assigned some, tasks, some assignments, and you're really very meticulously doing it, and you get that success. Saturn is over your Lagna. You are a hard worker. You are getting lots to do, and you're learning a lot also. You're growing with every passing day. So all the best. Very good time for you, in fact. So whenever, there are hurdles, some hiccups, I think we learn. We learn and then we move, So every setback is a comeback also, remember. So maybe this is the time to enjoy this also, If you can enjoy success, enjoy the failures equally. Coming to the next sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this transit where Venus exalts, of course, is going to be in the 10th house of your, being the 8th house ruler, being the 3rd house ruler, it's the 10th house transit. So some transitions are happening at the workplace. Maybe, you're thinking of, growing your over expectations. Maybe you're working hard, so you're expecting a lot, or maybe there is a promotion coming also. Maybe, you're going to be getting that kind of recognition you're looking for. You have a lot of ideas also playing on your mind, and you're very imaginative, and now you're going to be using all of that. Some designing, marketing, writing, publishing, all those kinds of things, are getting triggered up when I see this horoscope. So this is definitely going to be giving you that success, and you'll be channelizing your energies towards positive also. You must manage your finances well, because there are chances that you lose money during this transit, because it's the 8th house. So speculative income is a big no. Don't go in for major heavy investments during this time. It's not going to be in your favor. So when you know that you're not going to be getting that kind of success, so it's better that you have a status quo maintained. And also there is a lot of aggression towards attaining your goals. Okay, maybe some female counterparts at the workplace might help you. You can have that self-centric approach in the at times, so you need to balance that also. There is a possibility that you're at the workplace, people are getting little detached from you. If you're not taking them along with you, then they are not going to help you. So you need to work as a team rather than just working all by yourself. You need to take that from others, that support from others, and be supportive of others also. There can be that some business is coming from the overseas land. You're going to be communicating, you are going to be signing some documents. There are certain serious talks which are going on as far as your business is concerned. You're expanding. The expansion is going to be taking place, but you need to be taking good care with your dealings. You need to take care of all what you are conveying to others. You need to make some significant financial and investing decisions now. It should not be that you take decisions in impulse and then they backfire. But at the same time, this is a good time for getting physically attached, or some kind of revelations will also be made in your relationships. So be prepared for that. But surely this is a good time for maintaining the relationship you are in, but not too positive for starting new relationship. If at all you're already in the relationship, just try to maintain that. All right. So this is what is the transit looking like. I'm sure this is a good this is a good month for you, and I wish you all the success and enjoy, and of course grow spiritually if you want to grow materially, because this is the sign of Sagittarius, freedom, sign of freedom, sign of goals, goal-oriented mindset, and definitely you will be the achiever by the end of it. So all the best, and have fun. Om Tat Sat.